This story is about a day that changed not only my life, but someone very close to me, my Nana. On the day, February 13th, 2021, my Nana was rushed to the hospital, and our relationship towards one another had been changed forever. On a normal Sunday morning, when I should have been getting ready for church, I instead had to watch my Nana be sent away in an ambulance, not knowing if I would ever get the chance to see her again. The reason this day affected me is quite simple. I have always been very close to my Nana. She practically raised me, and she played a huge role in turning me into the girl that I am today. Throughout my whole life, she has always been my rock, my comforter, and my shoulder to cry on. She is the woman I dreamed to be as half as amazing as one day. She is the biggest heart of anyone I have met, but if you mess with someone she loves, she will turn on you in the blink of an eye. She has worked harder jobs in her lifetime than most men, and at the time of this story, she was the store manager at our local Walmart. My Nana had been working there for almost 25 years at that point. She ran her store on a tight ship, and everyone around her was aware. She was highly respected by all the members of the store and every customer that she encountered. That Sunday morning when I woke up, I could tell that something was off. I remember looking outside, and everything was so cold and dull since it was the dead of winter. Almost that eerie gut feeling you feel right before things take a turn for the worst. Being a true preteen, I laughed at myself. I thought it was just my imagination. So I continued getting ready and started my morning for church. Suddenly, my mom burst into my room in tears. In half English, half cry, she told me that my Nana had failed making breakfast at her house and she was currently unresponsive. In the 5-minute drive it takes to get to my Nana's house, we made it in 2. As we pulled into my Nana's driveway, my heart was sinking deeper and deeper by every second. Time felt like it was moving in slow motion. My stomach was churning and my ears were ringing so loud I could barely function. I only felt one emotion, and that was fear. As I watched the EMTs put my Nana in the back of the ambulance, I wanted to wake up from this nightmare I was in. Surely my strong, confident, independent Nana was not the one on the stretcher. She was stronger than that. She was my soulmate. She was supposed to be at my graduation, stand with me at my wedding. A million panic thoughts raced through my mind. Thankfully, after making it to the emergency room, my Nana was stable. After a few surgeries and tests, we were allowed to visit her, and we could prepare having talks about her road to recovery would be like. Traumatic experiences are not 100% negative. They can be lessons to help us develop and grow stronger. In my personal experience, I felt a type of fear that I had never felt before. I had an eye-opening moment that changed my perspective of life forever. I realized that no matter how good you think you are living your life, you aren't promised the next day or even the next breath. I told myself that I had not been taking advantage of every opportunity like I should have been, that I was letting even the smallest things be taken for granted and becoming complacent in my own life. From that day on, I have made it a point in my life to live with a greater intent and make the most of every aspect of my life because you never know what day might be your last.